Welcome to Jank Play TCG. My name's Landon, and here we play Jank. And so I'm going to continue playing the Champions Path deck. This one revolves around the Drednaw VMAX, which is really good at reducing how much damage you are taking. And just really fun. Using the Shady Dealings engine is quite fun, while also being quite annoying to deal with when your opponent is playing it. Very powerful engine, but really slows down the game in my opinion. Yes, we would like to go first. Going first, generally pretty beneficial in the Pokemon TCG, so yeah, we want to go first. And we start with just Drednaw V. We do have a VMAX, we have one energy in hand, and if we don't get much going by turn 2, we will be in trouble. But the good news is we don't have to wait or anything to evolve up. As soon as possible, we can just evolve up and be set to go. And we're playing against Gardevoir V. That's another Champions Path deck, isn't it? I could have sworn it was. I can check, actually, right here on the other screen. Yes, it is. So this is kind of Champions Path versus Champions Path. I love it. What is my opponent going to do? If they Marnie me, we will lose the VMAX, but it will be pretty beneficial for us. So, and they're playing this Clefairy, the Metronome Clefairy. It's a very good Pokemon, but I would have imagined they would have gone for the more recent Clefairy, where you can accelerate a ton of energy. They've also got Blissey V in the deck, and Indeedee V. Indeedee V was a card I thought about for this deck, for that healing. But, yeah, this is interesting stuff. What is going on here? Great Ball grabs something. It didn't show me what. Maybe Clefable, because they're not playing it down immediately, so possibly an evolution that we gotta wait on. But right now, I'm not too worried about them doing too much damage or anything like that. But Gardevoir is kind of a heal deck as well. And they put Blissey in the active. At most, they're doing 40, but minus the 30, so 10 damage. So not bad. They can't accelerate anything from the discard. We get Inteleon. That's not going to do much for us, so we'll just hit end turn and we wait. I didn't want to play the Lucky Ice Pop yet, as it would kind of be wasting heals. If we flip tails, then we don't really recover. Like, we only recover 10, not the full 20. And a Snubble. This is odd. This is awkward, to say the least. The fact that we aren't setting up, and our opponent is setting up some strange Pokemon. Gym Trainer. Is that the one where if you have a Pokemon knocked out? Yeah, it looks like it. Yes, it looks like it was the Clefable with more healing. So this is a heal stall deck. Very similar to what we have, but slightly different. So there's the Blissey doing 40 damage now. We get Escape Rope. Not really too beneficial for us. It could take the Blissey out of the active spot. So I think I will do that, but let's just heal up that 40 that we were just dealt. And we didn't waste any cards. Yay us. I'll throw down Escape Rope. We'll see what my opponent puts in the active. Everything has a retreat cost, so slow them down at least a little bit. And hopefully by then we will get something going. I would love a Marnie to kind of reset our hand and be able to get a Sobble going with possibly a Drizzile waiting. So they put up the Snubble. We will just pass our turn. I'm trying to think of what Gramble is good here. I know there's a Gramble where when you evolve up, it lets you... Oh, they discard a Dragapult and a Dracloak. So they're not going the Dragapult route, it seems. Which is a fun card. If you get attacked, you flip a coin, and if heads, they don't do anything. So... Alright, so our turn. Melony Not the supporter we were hoping for. So we just pass. This is not entertaining. I do apologize that this has taken so long. If I knew how, I would like speed up the footage, but you know, that would require a lot of work that I don't have time to do. That it would just be quicker to re-record if this match doesn't go anywhere. Rock, paper, scissors time. Paper versus scissors. So they get 2 more cards. Congrats to them! Playing Dan. Where you get to play a game inside of the game. Cresselia hits the board. Another Sidekick energy, so they have enough to retreat the Snubbull now, probably into the Blissey, and Blissey will do 40 damage. It bought us a couple of turns, but it's not really gaining us much ground here. Opponent is moving cards around from the discard pile onto Blissey. So now it can hit pretty well right now. Another Inteleon. Holy cow. Let's heal up. Kind of pointless not to heal up if we can heal the full 20. Heads again. That's pretty good. Pretty lucky. This has just been one Ice Pop that has kept us going for this long. Another heads. We're going to keep this Lucky Ice Pop. This one, in particular, is quite lucky. Our opponent might want Marnie us just to get rid of those Ice Pops, you know? They don't know we have 3 of them. They think we only have 1 that we keep getting to use. So hop, draw 3. This might just turn into a stall tactic, because they're like halfway through their deck, and, you know, yeah, they're Blissies, so 5 energy, so 150, plus 10, 160, minus 30, 130 is what they're going to be doing. So, and then the 10 that I have on there, that'll put up to 140. So if I can hit 7 heads in a row, that'll be pretty sweet. Your turn. We get a Marnie finally. All right. So let's play these Lucky Ice Pops. Hopefully we can get, you know, some heads in order to fully heal ourselves and get going in this game. It took us 7 minutes, and maybe now we can start playing. Let's get all these Lucky Ice Pops, and I'm so worried that, yep, this next one has to hit heads a few times in a row. I want to say 3. We get 1. I think we need to hit 2 more heads in order to fully heal here. Come on, come on. Aw, dang. 40 damage left over on the Drednaw. So let's go ahead, Marnie. Getting rid of their sizable hand and hopefully getting us some stuff. We get a Quick Ball. I will play down the Lake Acuity. I will play Quick Ball, discarding a Drizzile, which I really don't want to do, but we will grab that Sobble. It was tempting to go for Gardevoir, but the Sobble is going to get us more cards with the Drizzile, you know, searching out Marnie and playing Marnie yet again. So, Lake Acuity plus Drednaw, gonna mean we're taking 50 less damage from this 160 attack. If they play another energy, that'll be a 190 attack, minus 50. Yep, there's that energy. Minus 50, that's gonna be 140 again? I think 140. So then, plus the 40, they'll be up to 180, and be looking at a KO next turn. So, wish we could have done better. And we didn't, so that's just too darn bad. So, Drizzile, yes, let's search, let's grab another Marnie, play down that Marnie, see what we get here. Oh, jeez. Oh, golly jeez. Just not really going for us, you know, at all. Like, this is not working out well for us. So we will Marnie. They've got some 1 retreaters, which have me worried. If they put up a 1 retreater, then Drizzile can be KO'd next turn. So we might have to scoop up. Yep, they did put up a 1 retreater. So we have to scoop up the Drizzile. Play back down the Sobble and end our turn. And just hope. Maybe they don't have an energy to attach and retreat. I mean, they have 6 energy out on the field already. I don't think they have any in the discard. How much more energy do they play? That's always a question. They drew 2 cards. Off those 2 cards, did they hit their energy? They did hit the energy. They're going to retreat into the Blissey, do another 140, which is exactly how much Drednaw has left. So, not looking great for us right now. We weren't able to play this game, which is just too darn bad. I like playing this game. It's fun. Sobble will go into the active. We'll play down Drizzile. And all I can think to do is Marnie again. There's a V-Guard energy that would have really saved us last turn. We could Quick Ball, which is an option. Yes. If we Quick Ball, we are guaranteeing that Drizzile is going down. But it will get us a Drednaw and... yeah, so we will Quick Ball the Inteleon. Grab ourselves a Drednaw. I'm going to hit all. Yeah, we do have a VMAX. Done. We can attach the V-Guard energy, so it takes 30 less damage. We can Melony. Attach, draw 3. We get some more energy. We've got Ordinary Rod. We will play that. We'll put the Drizzile and the Inteleon back in. Although, actually, let's put the VMAX back in. An Inteleon and a VMAX. Is that right? Nah, we'll go the Drizzile. Drizzile and Inteleon. Get some more juice going in there, you know? And then we will end turn. Now, they could boss us, but the Drednaw will survive a boss, which is pretty handy for us. Let's see. Well, actually, will they? I mean, we are doing negative 80 to whatever they're doing. So 7 times 3 is 210 plus 10. 8 times 3 is 240, 250 minus 80. Yeah, we're good. Why'd that only do 230? Did I do my math wrong? Maybe. I don't know. All right, we get Melony off the top deck, which will let us search out our VMAX. And then Melony will let us attach one of those water energy to the active Drednaw, getting us a Sobble and a Lucky Ice Pop. Let's hope this Lucky Ice Pop is as lucky as our first one. And G-Max Headbutt for 240 damage, which they will recover quite a bit of that, but how much? How much of that will they recover is the big question. They can do 20 from Indeedee, 20 from Clefairy, right? So there's 20. There's 20. They have to get rid of quite a bit. We're doing 160. So they have to get rid of quite a bit of damage in order to survive. Hop, draw 3. And that's one of the biggest issues with the heal decks is, can you recover enough? They're discarding psychic energies in order to heal more. They still have 130 HP left, which is within range of us getting a KO. And then they attach a psychic energy. And they do not get the KO on us. They do not heal enough to prevent us from getting the KO. We will be playing Lucky Ice Pop as many times as we can and grabbing this 2-prize KO on Blissey. I'll play that water energy down on the Sobble. Oh, only once? Dang it. All right. We are still negating enough. I don't think they can KO us next turn. Got to look at what... Yeah, Gardevoir does 180. So I don't think we're going to be KO'd next turn with all of our damage reduction stuff. So we got another Sobble we can play down. We got a Heavy Ball that can get us a basic. I don't know if there's a basic we really need from the prizes anymore. I mean, I theoretically, I would love to have another Drednaw V down. However, that just opens up our opponent to gust around the VMAX, which currently only has 150 HP. Maybe it is time to consider putting down another Drednaw V so that, 170 HP is just not a lot, especially since we weren't able to do quite a bit early in this game. A switch coming in, putting the Gardevoir in the active, that can only do 30, which will be reduced to nothing. That seems dangerous. Do they have the VMAX? The VMAX needs 3 energy to attack. So, do they have the VMAX? They do not. Alright, so we can play down the Sobble. I'm going to play down the Heavy Ball just to see. We got Manaphy in there. I will grab that. I don't think Manaphy is going to come into play, though. And I'm just going to Marnie. And hopefully we can hit heads on this attack. If we can hit heads on this attack, we will be doing pretty good again. I will play down the Drednaw V. I will play Capacious Bucket. Grab our last water energy. That's not good. Attach it to the Drednaw and G-Max Headbutt. Oh, we hit Tails! So the Gardevoir V will survive. They will be able to heal 60 damage. And if they evolve up to the VMAX with 320, they will... Ooh, they are healing even more damage than I was expecting. Okay. So they will have, what, 70 HP left. If they evolve up, we will not be able to get a KO next turn. So... maybe it was a mistake playing the Marnie. I'm already feeling like it was a mistake playing the Drednaw V to the bench. Probably should have just, relied on the VMAX to do as much as possible. So Gardevoir V gets another Psychic Energy. Are they going to evolve up? They don't evolve up. That leaves it with 140 damage. That is within range for us to KO it. And that'll be another 2 prizes for us. We get a Drizzile, Capacious Bucket, which is garbage for us right now. I don't think there's another way for us to get anything. So I'm going to save the Drizzile. No, I shouldn't have. I should have played down the Drizzile to evolve it up so I can get the Rapid Strike Inteleon eventually. And that would have gotten me a 1-hit KO on the Indeedee. But we get our V-Guard energy, which we can attach, and our opponent gives up. Even dead drawing through so much of that early game, we were able to pull that victory out. That is why I dislike quitting matches. Yes, I still do it occasionally, but I try not to, because these turnarounds can only happen if you stick around in a match. If you do not stick around, you don't see these amazing flip-flops of the whole game where they put everything into the Blissey to have Blissey doing as much as possible, but that makes it a very fragile situation where I put like 8 energy into the discard by knocking out that Blissey, which of course was recovering a lot from the discard, but still, the Gardevoir goes into the active and all they're doing is slowly attaching to the Gardevoir while I'm stacking on damage, getting it ready for KOs. So, oh man. Congrats to my opponent. They put up one heck of a fight. They did things that they believed were correct. I still think they were correct in a lot of the things that they did. Just, I think they needed to draw a little bit better. While I'm saying that while I dead drew through the first 7 minutes, the first, third of this video, I just dead drew, and yeah, so, again, thank you to my opponent for putting up such a great match. Please like this video, subscribe to the channel if you enjoy what I'm doing here, join the Discord if you want to talk more directly with me, where we can talk Jank cards, decks, formats, and other TCGs, or whatever the heck you want. And of course, until next time, keep playing Jank.